We're here at the new Bistro Alex, which is not open yet in the Hotel Sorella. I'm going to give you a little pan. That's wood, by the way, that looks like ribbons. Very cool on the windows. As you can see, they're in construction. The furniture has not yet arrived. Kitchen, there's a bar there for 10 people to eat, I am told. And by the way, this restaurant does not have a bar because the hotel has a glorious bar just past those ribbons of wood right through that. And then here we are with the man, Alex Brennan-Martin, proprietor of the new Bistro Alex. Alex, you've done a beautiful job with the restaurant. Can't wait to see when the tables arrive.
They're arriving. We might get bumped out of the way. They're arriving as we speak.
Yeah.
We're two restaurants here in the Hotel Sorella. Upstairs is the full-service bistro, and it's sort of our take on a bistro, right? It's not classic French by any stretch of the imagination, but when I think of a bistro, I think of convivial atmosphere, warm, friendly hospitality first and foremost, and then the food is very straightforward, very high quality, and fun.
Right, so you have two restaurants, Bistro Alex and Cafe Rosé downstairs.
Downstairs, Cafe Rosé. Cafe Rosé is really born from my experience of my time in France. Lived there for several years. I was very lucky enough to go to school and work while I was there. And so the cafe is really, it's 3 meals a day. We open early in the morning, coffee, light breakfast. I should mention that we're Ely Cafe. We are part of their Artisti del Gusti program in the country. We're the first in Houston, second in Texas, 11th in the country.
That's a real honor.
Super high quality, yeah. It really is. They've been great to work with. Anyway, then we at lunch, salads, sandwiches. Think of the classic tuna niçoise salad that in all French cafes. We'll be doing our takes on that. Also flatbreads, a little bit more eclectic than your typical French cafe. Same menu into dinner. We add our charcuterie, our artisanal cheeses. We've got our gorgeous old hand crank charcuterie slicer downstairs. It costs as much as my first car did. It's very, very cool. And then, of course, great selection of wine. And people ask me why the name Cafe Rosé.
Yeah.
Well, coffee in the morning to wine in the evening. I love rosé wines.
Right. Yeah. And what time will Cafe Rosé close?
That's a great question right now. We'll see. It's going to go as long as it makes sense.
Because I know we were down there earlier. It looks like a cool little grab-and-go concept. People can run in and run out quickly if they want.
Yeah, that's the idea. And hopefully it'll be a little bit of a neighborhood gatherings place here for City Center and the folks out here in Memorial.
Right. Okay, so tell us more about Bistro Alex. When is it opening?
The bistro will open Saturday the 14th for dinner. We will then open, we'll do our first brunch on the 22nd, and then our first lunch on the 23rd. The cafe opens on the 18th for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And Bistro Alex is on the second floor of the hotel.
But you can enter several different ways, as you found out. There's a sign outside. Big sign, kind of an ego check for me when I have to walk through the door. Bistro Alex.
Because it says Alex really large.
The Alex is, the A is as tall as I am. That was a gut check for me when I went up. So there's an entrance right there, valet parking, which is complimentary to our guests. And then, or you can ride up in the elevator, walk across from the hotel lobby, or you can park yourself in the parking structure that's right here on the corner. And then again, just walk over the bridge and you're right at our door.
Yeah, it's beautiful views. Now, one thing that intrigued me, Alex, was your menu presentation.
Yes.
I wonder, is there a menu close by that we could show the folks?
Not close by, but
okay. I'll follow you. This is really unusual.
The menus are basically, we wanted to be very straightforward, very bistro, as I said, convivial and friendly, nothing pretentious. And so each menu will be on the table and be there when guests arrive. And it's recycled brown butcher paper.
So they actually unfold the menu to read. It's kind of like a brown paper bag, but it's butcher paper.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. And so, one of the other things that's just a pet peeve of mine, I can't stand word of mouth specials. So we print the menu every day, all of our specials, everything on the menu, there with the descriptions and the prices.
Well, the menu looks amazingly yummy. You've done a great job with that,
Thanks.
as always.
Yeah, there's some fun items, and we'll see.
Yeah, very good. And so give us an update on Brennan's downtown.
If we're not careful, we'll open. Drive by, the roof is on, and we're drying in, and I quit making predictions.
Yeah.
I'm saying winter.
Probably for the best.
It is. We will open sometime this winter.
Excellent. All right, Alex Brennan-Martin, the new Bistro Alex and the new Cafe Rosé in the Hotel Sorella on Houston's west side in the new city center, and Brennan's of Houston downtown on Smith Street opening winter. Okay. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you, Clever.